for free. 214-37-CLEAN. You cut that deal right now. And go to ZeroResDFW.com, ZEROREZ, ZeroResDFW.com, and click the Wood Floors tab and see the befores and afters and see what great beauty you can get out of your hardwood floors. ZeroRes, ZEROREZ, ZeroResDFW.com, 214-37-CLEAN. Let them do the hardwoods. They'll do a room of carpet free. 214-37-CLEAN or ZeroResDFW.com.
Policies issued by American General Life Insurance Company, Houston, Texas. Not available in all states. For details, visit AIGdirect.com.
If you're young and healthy, you don't need life insurance, right? Yeah, that's what I used to think too, until my brother died at 38. Joe left his wife with 2 kids, a mortgage, and a stack of bills she couldn't pay. Mary had to sell the house and move everybody into this tiny 2-bedroom apartment just to make ends meet. I never want to do that to my wife, so I got life insurance. I called AIG Direct and was really surprised how affordable it is. Just $14 a month for $250,000 of term life coverage. Listen, if you have a family, you should seriously think about getting life insurance. You'll feel a lot better having it, trust me.
Call AIG Direct for a free, no-obligation quote. The call takes less than 5 minutes, and you could save up to 70%. Call now, 1-800-400-1942. That's 1-800-400-1942. 1-800-400-1942.
660 AM The Answer. 660 AMTheAnswer.com. The Wells Report. Must hear radio on 660 AM The Answer.
You are listening to the Wells Report. Just put up the television show. You can join us live on video if you'd like. 866-660-5759. 866-660-5759. We are now in a situation where the anti-American history movement has begun to very seriously impact the way our nation looks at itself. As I have spoken about many times in the past here on the Wells Report, what ends up happening is that you look at where we are with regard to Confederate statuary, monuments to the Civil War, et cetera, and we have noticed that most of those were put up in the 30s and 40s by the families of Confederate veterans, and of course those who were angry and sad and bitter about the loss of the Confederacy. Those would be Democrats. What we have seen is a revisionist history movement that has taken all of those Democrat-inspired and Democrat-paid-for monuments down across the South and elsewhere. We are doing our dead level best to, for the sake of the sensibilities of those people who missed the atrocities of slavery in the United States, who have known nothing except the opportunities given to them by this great nation over and over and over. The countless projects, countless ideas to make their lives better based on the incredible sin, near human rights crime of slavery and bigotry. They have decided that none of that is as important as ridding the nation of the central tenets of its history, the Civil War, and the realities of that. Now, if I was the Democrat Party, I'd want all those monuments to our bigotry taken away too. That's all this is, basically, when you get right down to it. The reason that this is being successful is because there is some stupid linkage between those particular pieces of statuary and the Republican Party. That's because Republicans run everything in the United States, because Democrat politics are bereft of anything logical or intelligent, including the removal of the statuary. Instead of adding to it, we're going to just remove what we don't like. And oh, by the way, I'm going to start a crusade to remove the name Cesar Chavez from every major city in America, based on the fact that the term wetback did not come to us from white, Anglo-Saxon, European bigots, but indeed came from Cesar Chavez. I'm going to inform the nation that indeed Cesar Chavez did violence against people who came across this nation's borders illegally, violence that would make a Teamster blush in his creation of the United Farm Workers Union. So therefore, if all these monuments to bigotry and hatred should be taken down across the South, then certainly we need to rid ourselves of the absolute horrifying bigotry displayed by Cesar Chavez. The skull-cracking hatred of those people coming to America illegally. The city of Dallas can't pave a street, but they can remove a statue of Robert E. Lee. So be it. Now comes news that Texas Governor Greg Abbott has agreed to meet with a state lawmaker who wants to alter or remove Confederate monuments on the Capitol grounds. Governor Abbott, who said tearing down monuments won't erase our nation's past, will meet soon with Dallas Democrat Representative Eric Johnson to discuss the issue. The meeting comes as officials across Texas and the nation have been forced to rethink Southern homages to the Confederacy in the wake of the summer's deadly racial clashes in Charlottesville, Virginia, where leftist protesters beat up on other leftist protesters in the embarrassing, foolish political theater of leftist on leftist, anti-American history, anti-freedom, anti-whatever you want to call it, action against these statues. It'll be statues now, then it won't be. It will be names of schools, names of streets on military reservations, names of military reservations. Then pretty soon what we'll do is we'll start chasing down the people who agree that taking down these monuments was a bad idea. There'll be the next group of people that will be called bigots and racists and so on, and will suffer sanctions from the state for believing in what they believe. This anti-American thuggery knows no bounds. He goes from one thing to another, and all we do is stand by and watch. And we listen to people like Governor Greg Abbott, who said that tearing down monuments won't erase our nation's past, but then goes ahead and agrees to meet with another agitator for the removal and revision of America's history. If indeed Governor Greg Abbott agrees to remove or to alter the Confederate monuments on the Capitol grounds of the State House in Texas, will it cost him your vote? Yes or no, and why? 866-660-5759. If Governor Greg Abbott agrees to alter or remove Confederate monuments on Capitol grounds, will it cost him your vote? 866-660-5759. Yes or no, and why? Not going to argue with you. Just tell me yes or no. And tell me why you believe that. The meeting comes as officials across Texas and the nation have been forced to rethink Southern homages to the Confederacy in the wake of all the silly falderall around the country. Nods to the lost cause in Dallas and Austin are gone or soon to be. More are being reviewed. 2 lawmakers, in addition to Johnson, including a Republican whose ancestors fought in the Civil War, have also asked for a review of the Capitol's monuments. It's unclear where the discussions will end, what the governor agrees to meet will mark a small but significant step in a discussion that black lawmakers have unsuccessfully tried to start for years. Writing to Abbott last month, Johnson called for a discussion of more than a dozen Confederate monuments on the state capitol grounds for immediate removal of a plaque outside his Capitol office that claims the Civil War was not a rebellion, nor was its underlying cause to sustain slavery. There are many of us who believe that. But somehow that must be removed in favor of the propaganda that states otherwise. Until someone can successfully explain to me just exactly why it is that the Civil War only remembers the slavery of the South and not the slavery of the North, I'm going to say that all of this is intellectually bankrupt. Until the winning side explains its slavery, I'm trying to figure out why it is that the South must hide its slavery. And just exactly where does this stop? The first 18 presidents held slaves. Are we going to disappear those people from our past, including the father of our country, the author of the Declaration of Independence, the author of the Constitution of the United States, the author of the Bill of Rights? We going to do all that? All those guys going to be gone? We got rid of the Confederate battle flag. It was actually not the Confederate flag. We got rid of that 100 years ago, 200 years ago. Well, 100 years ago, 150 years ago. What about the flag of the United States? It stands just as much for slavery as the Confederate stars and bars. Just exactly what are we doing here? Add, don't subtract. There's nothing stopping anybody from putting up monuments to whatever they want to put up. And yes, that Republicans are being useful idiots in the removal of these statues to cleanse the outright bigotry of the Democrat Party's past. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. Participate in the unbelievable reaccounting of American racism from one party to the next. Go right ahead. In 1959, this plaque that Johnson's talking about was erected by a group called the Children of the Confederacy. It references slavery. But this collective amnesia that the North didn't have any slaves troubles me. Troubles me in no end. Oh, yeah, all these proud Yankees come down to the South and tell us how to live. Tell us what statues to look at. Tell us which plaques to hang in which walls in which parts of our cities and states. But how about cleaning up their sins up north? What about that? Just how bad do you want to engage in this unbelievable, never-ending scab picking? And oh, by the way, the ignorance is palpable as a statue of Francis Scott Key is now being defaced in Baltimore, Maryland. Racist anthem. Racist anthem. So here's how we are. This is where we stand. We come to the end of the civil rights era. A remorseful nation enacts law after act, after project, after movement to assuage the guilt and grief over the crime against humanity of slavery. And none of it matters. None of it. None of it matters. Why did we enact it? What's going to be next? Okay, so we take down all the statues. What's next? How else are we going to destroy this nation's past? 866-660-5759. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was talking so much. Got a couple of phone calls, yours too. 866-660-5759. You're certainly welcome to join us. Was the Confederacy racist? Yes. Was it absolutely soul-withering to read the constitutions of the new Confederate States of America? Yes. Yes, it was. But the simple case of the matter is this. Until there is some sort of accounting for the slavery of the North, I suggest what we do is we stop stomping on the people of the South for something they've paid for long, long ago. This is the Wells Report.
Hey, it's Mark Davis from my friends at Viascan of Las Colinas. With the kids back to school and football getting started and summer turning to fall, we start to think about those milestones of life. Let's see how many more years you have in you, and let's maximize those years with healthy habits like going to Viascan of Las Colinas. I love John Duncan and the crew at Viascan. They take these tests that tell you a lot about your actual health. Like, are you about to have a heart attack? What is your level of stroke risk? Do you have little tiny cancers that you can't even detect? That's what the heart scan, the body scan, and the stroke risk scan do. Any one of those tests is thousands of dollars ordinarily, but at Viascan, all three of them together, $695. It's the back-to-school special, $695. Give them a buzz at 972-739-2840, 972-739-2840, or just Google Viascan. I'm in there annually. I love it. Keeps me healthy. Viascan of Las Colinas. Ask for the back-to-school special, 972-739-2840, or just Google Viascan.
Message and data rates may apply.
What's the scariest thing about going to the dentist? Opening your mouth or opening your wallet? Because just a simple cleaning can cost $100, and things like root canals can cost you hundreds more. If you don't have dental insurance to help, text KIT to 642-642 for a free information kit from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps pay for checkups right away, so you can call today and get your teeth cleaned tomorrow. Plus, it helps cover the more expensive procedures you might need down the road. Fillings, crowns, bridges, even costly dentures. There's no deductible and no annual maximum. Your acceptance is guaranteed for one of these insurance policies, even if you're retired or on Medicare. There are no networks, so you can choose any dentist you'd like. That's right, any dentist you want. Text KIT to 642-642 for a free information kit with all the details. That's KIT to 642-642. Again, text KIT to 642-642.
Message and data rates may apply.
Why is your husband so... Your hubby is just... Something about your man.
How is her husband leaving women speechless? He got his youth, his swagger, and his hair back at Bosley. And because he got an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card when he texted MAN to 543-543. If you want hair that can wow, never settle for less than Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration expert. Millions of people have come to us because we deliver the permanent solution to hair loss. We only use the latest technology to give you your own hair back. Natural, real. She'll love it so much you'll take her breath away.
That hair. So...
Drop everything to text right now and see how great your hair could look. For your absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off, text MAN to 543-543. Don't wait. That's MAN to 543-543.
Message and data rates may apply. Please don't text while driving.
Do you know the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers? We do. Do you know how to make your logo come alive and magnetically attract new, long-lasting customers? We do. And do you know how to ensure your logo is delivered on the right promotional items on time at a great price? We do. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Who are we? We're 4imprint, the nation's leading team to make your logo shine on your choice of thousands of promotional items. Discover the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers absolutely free. Plus, get a coupon for 10% off by texting BEST to 642-642. Let us show you what a difference the right promotional items can make to help grow your brand. With 4imprint, you'll get high-quality products, exclusive items, popular brands, on-time delivery, and outstanding customer service. That's what we do. Discover the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers absolutely free, plus get a 10% off coupon by texting BEST to 642-642. That's BEST to 642-642.
Warning. If you're drowning in debt you can't afford, do not let the credit card companies trick you into thinking that you have to pay it all back, because you don't. What the credit card companies don't want you to know is that there's actually a way to get debt-free without paying off your entire debt or going bankrupt. If you have $5,000 or more in credit card debt, you now have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. For free information, call Credit Associates now. 1-800-600-3166. We'll even show you how much money you could save. If you can't afford to pay off all your debt, do not let the credit card companies trick you into thinking that you have to. Call Credit Associates now for free information on how to get debt-free faster than you ever thought possible without debt consolidation or bankruptcy. We depend on your success and offer a guarantee, so there's no risk. For free information, call now. 1-800-600-3166. That's 1-800-600-3166. 1-800-600-3166.
660 AM, The Answer. If it's important to you, it's on the Wells Report with John David Wells on 660 AM, The Answer.
You are listening to the Wells Report. Marty from Houston, Texas. How are you listening to us, Marty?
I'm on the internet.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to have you here. So what do you think?
Well, JD, being as the white man is under siege right now, I look at it in a different perspective. I came from the heavy science study and career, and I would imagine what would it be like if all of the accomplishments, all of the inventions, all of the discoveries made by white male Europeans were taken away and the white man never existed today, what it would look like, what this world would look like, what would all of the people be doing? Virtually nothing, and they wouldn't last very long.
Provocative statements, Marty, provocative. There are places where I suppose you could look to see what that would look like. Most of Western Africa, perhaps. All I can say is that we have found ourselves in a position where people of the United States, in an effort to find something to complain about, have now had to go back 150 years to find it. And while we're at it, what we're doing is we're cleansing the racist past of an intellectually bankrupt political party called the Democrat Party. You're listening to the Wells Report. This is 660 AM The Answer.
Hey, everybody. Mark Davis with news from the world of foundation repair, and what a busy world that is. I want to tell you about the folks I have used, Abacus Foundation Repair. They've been serving North Texas with the highest quality foundation repair solutions for 17 years. It's all about peace of mind. You don't want foundation problems. When they're solved, you want them solved right. You want an elite, state-of-the-art solution for your home, and they've got it. Abacus Foundation Repair, Millennium Composite Pilings, the only DFW foundation repair contractor that has this advanced system. And here's something they want you to know. They have an A+ from the Better Business Bureau and a lifetime warranty insured by a $2 million products and services policy per project. $2 million backing up their work. You can be 100% certain your foundation will be repaired right the first time. So get in touch, 972-406-9000. Call the right company first. Abacus Foundation Repair. Count on them. Get it? AbacusFoundationRepair.com, 972-406-9000.
Have you checked your Google search results lately? Search results are usually the first impression that people form of you or your business. So make sure that they create a positive impression with ReputationDefender.com. What the internet says about you can have a big impact on your life and your livelihood, even if it's not true. Fortunately, you can now control how you look online and in online search results with ReputationDefender.com. Call 800-827-5948 now. That's 800-827-5948 for your free reputation analysis. If you have negative material from an ex-employee, upset patient, or former client, newspaper article, legal issue, social media, or other source showing up in your search results, you can combat it with ReputationDefender.com. Our dedicated experts in patented technology can help make your online search results look their best. Call 800-827-5948 to learn more. 800-827-5948. That's 800-827-5948. Or visit ReputationDefender.com.
How can Chris be so relaxed when his big interview is today? Because he searched jobs on Glassdoor.com. Out of millions of listings, he filtered by distance and salary to find the job that was right for him. He researched the company on Glassdoor too. He read employee reviews. He knows they have great medical, even free Donut Fridays. So he has nothing to worry about and everything to look forward to. Glassdoor. Find the job that fits your life. Go to Glassdoor.com or download the app today.
This is 660 AM, The Answer. A service of Salem Media Group on the NASDAQ as SALM, KSKY, Balch Springs, Dallas, Fort Worth. 660 AM, The Answer.
Fox News Radio, I'm Jill Nato. North Korea getting aggressive again, firing a missile over Japan early Friday. Reporter Katie Stallard of our sister network, Sky News.
This was the launch from close to the capital, Pyongyang, and lightly close to Pyongyang Airport. It overflew, and this is the significant information here, it flew over the northernmost island of Japan, the island of Hokkaido, and landed some 2,000 kilometers to the east of that.
This was North Korea's first missile launch since it tested a massive nuclear weapon over a week ago. South Korea responding, launching a ballistic missile of its own to show it can reach North Korea's launch site. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson threatening more sanctions and calling on China and Russia to condemn the North's missile launches. The UN Security Council has called for an emergency meeting Friday. Fox News, we report, you decide.
660 AM, The Answer.
At Simple Sleep Services, we believe the best way to treat the serious medical condition of sleep apnea is the easy way. Our team of doctors are experts in providing the least invasive treatment for snoring and sleep apnea, a custom-fit, comfortable solution that you simply pop in before bed each night and wake up feeling refreshed. And it's covered by medical insurance. You don't have to endure the cumbersome CPAP mask or go through the pain and downtime of surgery or implants. We are the most experienced team in the nation providing our treatment. Your diagnosis will be from a board-certified sleep physician using today's latest technology. Let us start you down the path of a restful night's sleep. Visit simplesleepservices.com or call 469-685-1700. Treat your sleep apnea and snoring the simple way. No CPAP, no surgery, no implants, just simple sleep. Go to simplesleepservices.com or call 469-685-1700. Don't spend another night on the couch or sleeping alone. simplesleepservices.com.
Need a CPAP? Then we need you. We're CPAP.com, and we carry popular brands of CPAP equipment, including ResMed, Respironics, and more. To move inventory, we're selling some of our ResMed CPAP machines at prices lower than you would think. Call now to learn more about these affordable ResMed CPAPs. We'll even provide free shipping on your ResMed machine order, so you'll get it fast. Call 1-800-700-3181. The best part? No insurance needed. Our CPAPs are priced so low they can even cost less than your copay and deductible through insurance. CPAP.com has shipped over 1 million orders and carries a large inventory of sleep apnea equipment. With little retail overhead and no middlemen, we're the best way to get comfortable, effective sleep apnea equipment at incredibly low prices. Again, CPAP.com has a large inventory of ResMed CPAPs and is offering free shipping on these devices. Call now for these great deals and others. Call 1-800-700-3181. If lines are busy, please try again. That's That's 1-800-700-3181.
Acme Home Insurance.
Yes, I'd like to make a claim.
What are you wanting to claim, sir?
My air conditioner broke down.
Sorry, but your home insurance doesn't cover air conditioner breakdowns.
So what do you cover?
Home damage from things like earthquakes, volcanoes, a zombie apocalypse.
A zombie apocalypse? But that'll never happen.
But if it did, you'd be covered, sir.
But not my air conditioner?
I'm afraid not.
But his air conditioner could have been covered with a home warranty from American Home Shield. We cover major components of air conditioners, plus 20 other home systems and appliances, like electrical systems, plumbing, refrigerators, and more. For valuable free information, call 1-800-400-6096. Homeowners insurance can cover what might happen.
Zombies are coming!
But a home warranty helps cover what will happen.
Now the dryer won't work.
Be sure with the Shield. American Home Shield. For valuable free information, call 1-800-400-6096. That's 1-800-400-6096. 1-800-400-6096.
Hey, remember the mortgage meltdown of 2008? Have you tried to get a mortgage since then and been turned down? Or maybe you haven't even tried because your credit score is stuck at 585 or your tax returns have too many write-offs. Well, Cash Call Mortgage has great news for you. We've just introduced programs for people who've been told no. And what's doubly exciting is that we can solve your mortgage problems with no closing costs, no points, title, escrow, and no fees.
Wait, Cash Call, are you saying you now have credit and income-solving mortgages with no closing costs? Are you kidding?
You heard right. A credit or income-solving loan with no closing costs. Call 855-875-CASH, and we'll work with you to solve your mortgage issues. Make the cash call at 855-875-CASH.
First Mortgages, Impact Mortgage Corp., DBA Cash Call Mortgage, One City Boulevard, Orange, California, 92868, NMLS 128231. Equal housing lender, not licensed in all states, not available in Washington State. Call 855-657-9910 for licensing, terms, and restrictions.
That's 855-875-CASH.
I can't believe the paint on our house is already peeling and fading. It's only been a few years since we got it painted.
Yeah, you're right. I wish there was something that would last longer.
Rhino Shield.
Have you heard of Rhino Shield?
Yes, I thought I just heard some guys shout that name.
Rhino Shield.
There it is again.
Rhino Shield comes with a 25-year warranty against peeling and cracking, so we won't ever have to paint our house again.
I like the sound of that.
Rhino Shield goes on like paint, but it's not paint. It's better than paint. It's a ceramic coating and comes in any color you want. We guarantee it won't crack, chip, or peel for 25 years. It's also mold and fade resistant. With Rhino Shield, you'll never have to paint your home again. Now's the perfect time to get your house ready for the holidays. Call now and get a 20% discount. For a free quote, call 214-717-6868. That's 214-717-6868. 214-717-6868. Or go online to TexasRhinoShield.com. That's TexasRhinoShield.com.
Rhino Shield. It's not paint.
If you're retired or retiring soon, don't miss this special edition free Money Matters Retirement Seminar. Choose Plano Saturday, September 23rd, Arlington Thursday, September 28th, or Fort Worth Medical District Tuesday, October 3rd. Learn to grow your retirement portfolio when possible, while also helping protect it from a stock market crash. How to avoid serious and costly retirement mistakes. The best time to take Social Security, plus so much more. Reserve at moneymatters.net. That's moneymatters.net, or call 800-994-0302.
660 AM, The Answer. 660 AM, TheAnswer.com. Is anybody out there paying attention to what's going on in this country, in this state, and in this city? We know one man who is. You got questions? He's got answers. This is The Wells Report with John David Wells on 660 AM, The Answer.
You are listening to the Wells Report. My name is John David Wells. Our telephone number is 866-660-5759. 866-660-5759. What do you say we get to Hayes in Dallas, Texas? Hayes, thanks for joining us. Hi.
Hey, man. Did I haven't talked to you in a while. You doing all right?
How come? Is it something I said?
Oh, always. Always. Hey, man, but I just want to weigh in on these people that are defending these statues and what these men stood for and what these men did. Slavery was horrible. Do we agree with that?
Yes. It was a crime against humanity.
Slavery encompassed murder, torture, rape, lynching, burning, of another human at a stake. That we had Americans dress up in their Sunday best during this time between Reconstruction and what?
What was the percentage of the number of people that owned slaves?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Yes, it absolutely does. Yes, it absolutely does.
One person.
No, because there are 1,000 people in Texas that are currently involved in human trafficking. That's slavery right this minute. No. You said this. You're the one. Hey, stop. You're the one that determined. You're the one that dictated the terms of this conversation. You're talking about slavery. It's a crime against humanity. You're saying that all these people, you're using all this inflammatory language, people dressing up in their Sunday best to watch the torture of somebody else. So what? So what? When was the last time? Hold it, Fred. Hold it, Hayes. When was the last time that happened in the United States?
It does not matter.
Yes, it most certainly does. It absolutely does. Did you see it the other day? Did you see it last year? Did you see it last decade? Did you see it last century?
When did the Byrd incident happen? Did that happen in the 90s?
I'm sorry?
Did the Robert Byrd incident happen in the 90s where that he was drugged by his neck until his head came off?
You're talking about somebody else. You're talking about somebody else. That was a murder.
That was in Texas.
You're talking you said Robert Byrd. Robert Byrd was a senator from West Virginia.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was his last name Byrd? Was this person's last name Byrd?
Listen, Hayes, that was a murder, okay?
Okay.
That was a murder.
But it was done by the same.
Was the guy who was murdered a slave? Was he a slave?
No, that doesn't.
No, it
matter.
wasn't. Was it racism? Sure, it was. Is racism gone in the United States?
But David, you're not following me.
Yeah, I am following you. What you're saying is, I want you to answer this question. You are saying as a matter of American society, you're saying as a matter of American legality even, you're saying that all of these horrible things happened. How long ago? How long ago? How long ago, Hayes?
It doesn't matter.
It was 150 years ago, Hayes.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you something, David. If a lynching was to happen tomorrow, would it be just as bad today or as it was in 1876 or whenever that it was? Would it be just
okay? So let me tell you. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Okay, no. Let me ask you this question. A rape in 1888. Is it worse in 1888 than it is in 2018?
Yes.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not. It's the same crime, and it's the same crime.
It is just as bad.
Hayes, this is a stupid statement. This is stupid. This is a stupid conversation.
Rape is equally bad. I don't care what century you put it in.
Hayes, what are we?
Man,
what
your
are you?
Wife is gonna,
Hayes, what are you talking about? We're talking about. We are talking. Whoa! We're talking about Confederate statuary.
Okay.
Okay, we're talking about. Obviously, we're talking about Confederate history.
Okay.
Okay. So Confederate history ended when?
When was the paper signed, man?
1865. 1865.
But it never. But it did not end there.
It was 152 years ago.
What do we have that enacted right after that? What do we have that acted right after the signing of those documents? What was implemented right after that?
Reconstruction. Listen. Okay, so let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to today. Okay. Do you have a better life than the people did in, say, 1888?
You're missing the point.
I want you to answer my question. Hayes, I want you to answer my question. Do you have a better life?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a better life than you did in 1965?
I wasn't born in 65.
See, that's not fair. How dare you engage me in a conversation when you weren't born in 1966? You can bite me, Hayes. Okay. Do you have a better life now than you had in 1975? Yes.
But that doesn't change the fact.
So what you got to do, what you have to do is you have to go back 152 years to find your outrage.
No. No, it should not. You cannot erase this history.
So, okay, let me go back this way. Let me go back this. Let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question.
Yes.
The 1965, I think it was 65, was 64 or 65? Civil Rights Act, 64. I think it was 64. I think the Voting Rights Act, the 65. I know that, Hayes. Okay, so the Voting Rights Act was 65. The Civil Rights Act was 64. Okay, in 1964, we've passed the Civil Rights Act.
Okay.
That was a remorseful nation's attempt to change the things that led to all of the things you're complaining about.
You're wrong.
Did that? No, no, it
You're
wasn't.
Wrong. That act was to go back to our founding fathers that said that every man what? Created what, David?
Equal.
Our founding fathers. That's what the Civil Rights Act was about, David. Our founding fathers that went back to their initial agreement that every man was treated. The only thing that makes us equal among everybody, David, we are different in color, we're different in height, we're different in this. But you know that what we all do, David?
The Civil Rights Act of 1964, enacted 2 July 1964, was a landmark civil rights and U.S. labor law of the United States that outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. It prohibited unequal application of voter registration requirements, racial segregation in schools, employment, and public accommodations. You agree that was a good thing, right?
Yes, and I agree.
Okay, stop. Is the country better because of it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
But I believe it goes back to our founding fathers.
So are you saying? So you're saying that even though we passed the even though we passed the Civil Rights Act of 1964, we should, in response to all of the sins, all of the crimes against humanity that occurred before 1964, that particular passage of that act is moot in light of the history that came before it. So in other words, it makes no difference whatsoever whether we passed the Civil Rights Act of 1964 or not. That's what you're saying, right? That's what you're arguing.
I'm not saying it. Hold on. Are you trying to...
Am I trying to tell you that yes?
You're
wrong. I'm trying to. What I'm trying to tell you is the country has flippin' changed, dude. It's changed since the Civil War. People don't dress up in their fineries to go watch a slave get burned. We just don't do that anymore.
Why? Because you know why? Because men.
Because it was reprehensible. Because it was barbaric.
Because at that time, you had the Confederacy and you had the North.
152 years ago.
But it still doesn't.
152 years ago.
Why do you want to defend a statue of a person that stood for such heinous things? I mean, why not have some statues of Jeffrey Dahmer around here? Come on.
They did put statues of Jeffrey Dahmer up. They did put statues of Jeffrey Dahmer up in Minnesota, but people ate them.
Okay, but listen, is that right, though, David? Come on.
No, I think it was bad on their teeth, and it was horrifying. They got a lot of minerals in their diet, but what? Listen, Hayes, let me explain something to you, okay? Is that American history or not?
Yes, it is.
Should we change it? Should we change it? Should we get rid of it? Okay, so what should we do? Should we take down all of the statues of the first 18 presidents?
I don't know the answer to that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Should we take down the statues of the father?
If these were people that lynch people, if these were presidents that did all of these things.
Hayes?
Yes.
The first 18 presidents of the United States held slaves, including General Grant.
That was our time then. That was the last.
Then why the hell are you arguing about all this garbage now?
Listen,
it was all legal then.
Why do you defend such a heinous thing that it should be?
I am not defending slavery. I'm not defending racism. I'm defending history. I'm defending the posterity of the people who put those monuments up.
Some history should be not displayed in that way.
Okay, so fine. That's your opinion. Go put up.
Put them in a museum?
Go put up.
Why not put all these statues in a museum and have the information there for the people to say that this is what these men stood for? These men.
Why don't you, if that's what you want, Hayes, then why don't you create, say, for example, I don't know, maybe a bill in the legislature.
Money,
listen to me.
Listen
to me. Okay? Why don't you say, come up with, I don't know, a bill in the legislature that says, let's take all these Confederate statues and put them in a giant Confederate park, set aside for whatever. Why don't we do that?
What these men tried to defend. I want the people to know. I want our young people to know.
No, you don't.
Yes,
That's why you're taking away every reminder of it.
But I don't want them praised for something, for committing treason and committing these atrocities and standing for these atrocities against one race of people. I don't think that
Hayes, look. Hayes, let me explain something to you, man. If we go up to the Civil War, we go up to 1860. Let's go up to January 1st, 1865. Slavery was legal. Well, it was legal in the North. Slavery was illegal in the South because of the Emancipation Proclamation of 1863. In 1865, the 13th Amendment took over, which outlawed slavery north of the Mason-Dixon line. The South got rid of slavery before the North. What I'm saying is this. You guys are starting out with Confederate statuary. Pretty soon, you're going to start taking down all the statuary in the United States that had anything to do with slavery, including the statues and the contributions and the history of the first 18 presidents of the United States, one of them called the father of our country. So that's where this leads. This is an anti-American, anti-historic, ridiculous act of book burning. And there's nothing more elegant than that. This is the Wells Report. Texas is a conservative state. It'll only stay that way if Texans are informed and engaged. My name's John David Wells. I'm from the Wells Report, and I want to tell you that EmpowerTexans.com is waiting for something that you really need. It is a fantastic weekly news digest. It's from EmpowerTexans.com. You can subscribe for free. What does this news digest tell you about? Well, it tells you about all the politicians in your world and beyond. The Metroplex operation focuses on city, school, and county government. Their Austin offices focus on state government issues. They bring all of that to this digest every single week, and you will remain absolutely informed as long as you read it every single week. Go to EmpowerTexans.com and subscribe. EmpowerTexans.com. Subscribe right this very minute. I know the guy who does this. His name is Michael Quinn Sullivan. He served with me in the Texas State Guard. He's been a friend of mine for over a decade. He knows exactly what he's doing with Texas politics. He wants to share that information with you. Let him. EmpowerTexans.com. 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 Tell him you heard about it on the Wells Report.
660 AM, The Answer.
Hi, you may recognize my voice. For years, I've been doing the commercials for Vein Clinics of America. The really funny thing is I had bulging varicose and spider veins for years and didn't do anything about it. There were whole summers I'd play the cover-up game and suffer because I didn't want to wear shorts or skirts. Listen, when your veins are bulging out the back of your legs, you don't want people to see. It's embarrassing and painful. So I finally did something and I went to Vein Clinics of America. It was so much easier than I thought. My treatments only took about an hour and I went right back to work. And now I'm wearing shorts and my legs look and feel amazing. Best of all, my insurance covered the procedure. So stop hiding. Call Vein Clinics of America now. They're the best. They're the largest, and they've been helping people restore their legs for over 35 years. There's absolutely no reason to suffer any longer. Call Vein Clinics now for your free fast-track consultation. Call 800-780-1975. 800-780-1975. That's 800-780-1975.
Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies. I've had 10 major surgeries, including 3 brain surgeries. And I have extreme rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, and fibromyalgia. And I wanted to let him know that his balance of nature have helped boost my immune system so much, because I'm on injectable medications for the rheumatoid, and they bring down your immune system. Since I've been taking balance of nature, I haven't gotten a cold, nothing. It really helped me tremendously.
Good health is only a phone call away. What are you waiting for? Don't miss your opportunity to get a free month supply of Balance of Nature. Call 1-800-2468-751. That's 1-800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com.
Use promo code 660AM.
This is a special alert to consumers who owe back taxes to the IRS.
Due to the financial hardship consumers are facing during the decline in the U.S. economy, the Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle tax problems. An open phone line has been established by National Tax Relief. Grab a pen or put this number in your cell phone, but call 1-800-210-0311 today. That's 1-800-210-0311. When you call, you'll get information and see if you qualify. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and can't afford to pay them back, there's no need to fear anymore. You may qualify for a program that could settle your tax problems and save you money. For free information and to see if you qualify, call National Tax Relief today at 1-800-210-0311. That's 1-800-210-0311. Call National Tax Relief today. 1-800-210-0311.
Have you checked your Google search results lately? Search results are usually the first impression that people form of you or your business. So make sure that they create a positive impression with ReputationDefender.com. What the internet says about you can have a big impact on your life and your livelihood, even if it's not true. Fortunately, you can now control how you look online and in online search results with ReputationDefender.com. Call 800-827-5948 now. That's 800-827-5948 for your free reputation analysis. If you have negative material from an ex-employee, upset patient, or former client, newspaper article, legal issue, social media, or other source showing up in your search results, you can combat it with ReputationDefender.com. Our dedicated experts in patented technology can help make your online search results look their best. Call 800-827-5948 to learn more. 800-827-5948. That's 800-827-5948. Or visit ReputationDefender.com.
Learn a little something at the start of your day. The Mark Davis Show. Mornings 7 to 10 on 660 AM. The Answer. Only for Texas. This is the Wells Report on 660 AM. The Answer.
Nothing is more enervating than a conversation with Hayes. I love you, buddy. But the war's over, dude. Just saying. Scott in Rowlett. Welcome to the Wells Report. Hello.
Hey, JD, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you all right, even though the Hayes was trying to wipe out my hearing.
Hey, I just want to tell you, you're doing a heck of a job. Thanks for serving our country, and you take more time off so Vicky can get in that seat. But
yeah, I know. That's just because you just missed the meatloaf recipe.
Hey, I've got something cooking here in the next couple of weeks for y'all. But hey, real quickly, everybody's talking about the North and the South and these statues. You don't hear nobody talking about what the North did after they freed the slaves. They turned around and put Indians on reservations and all that, and then turned around. And what we need to do is open up a park for these statues, put a wall around it, like the Arboretum over in White Rock, and you pay a couple dollars to go in there and have a picnic and enjoy yourself.
Well, the thing about it is that there is no solution to this under the current protest rules, because the next things they protest will be those set-asides for the statuary. In other words, what's worse? You take them out of parks where people can see them and put them in a park where people can see them. The problem is them. Once again, in order to satisfy this insane group of morons and the bogus public servants that are true politicians and therefore mostly useless to society, you're going to have to either apply common sense, which is it was 150 years ago. We got better things to do. Why don't you sit down and shut up? Or let's go ahead and jump all the way into this. Let us scab pick until the cows come home, and let's just disavow the first 150 years of America's history. Because unless we absolutely expunge slavery from the American experience, then nobody who is currently protesting these statues today will be satisfied. So in other words, either we get rid of the first 150 years of the nation's history, including the father of our country, the author of the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. Unless we get rid of all of those people and all of that history, none of this makes any sense whatsoever.
Right, and the other thing is they want everybody satisfied. They'll find something else.
Exactly.
You know what?
Exactly.
So,
their problem is they have an abject hatred for America. And instead of telling them, hey, if you don't like America, get out. If you don't like it, get out. God, Canada would love to have you. As a matter of fact, in the eastern part of the country, they think just like you. So by all means, go to Canada. Go live there. You know, you love illegal immigrants so much. Why don't you go to Mexico and live amongst them before they're illegal? You certainly care more about illegal immigrants than you do Americans. So why not go to the source? Instead of screwing up our country and making our life difficult and having a 152-year-old argument for the sake of your political ego. How about that? I need a cookie. This is the Wells Report.
Ever had an obstructed view at a show or an event?
This is so amazing.
What's so amazing? I can't see around this concrete column. That's what it's like relying on checking your credit to protect you from identity theft. You get a limited view.
She looks beautiful.
Who looks beautiful? You might detect credit changes, but you can miss threats, like someone getting an online payday loan in your name or selling your personal information on the dark web.
Did you see that?
See what? The concrete? With LifeLock, you can see more. We use proprietary technology to detect a range of identity threats. And if you have a problem, a US-based identity restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but LifeLock can alert you to threats you could miss.
Don't do this. It's worth seeing.
You are killing me. Memberships start at $9.99 a month plus applicable taxes. Now get 10% off. Go to LifeLock.com and enter promo code NEWS. That's promo code NEWS. LifeLock. More detection, more protection.
If you're a sleep apnea sufferer who's on the go to your phone and call right now to try the world's first portable mini CPAP device, absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights. It's the Transcend Mini CPAP, an engineering marvel that's as small as a soda can and weighs less than a pound. Its unique design is so small and so light, you can fit it in your briefcase or purse to use anywhere you go. No more dragging around a big, bulky CPAP. Even better, now you can try Transcend absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights by calling minicpap.com, 1-800-400-2199. Transcend is FAA compliant too, so you can even sleep comfortably while flying. You can also add a battery pack that's as tiny as a deck of cards. So now you can enjoy the freedom to sleep comfortably anywhere. But don't wait. To receive your 10-night in-home trial, call minicpap.com now, 1-800-400-2199. That's 1-800-400-2199.
For more than 34 years, William Noble has been Dallas's premier source for estate, precious, and rare jewelry. William Noble has moved to their new location in Highland Park Village next to Ralph Lauren. And now it's your chance to turn a special occasion into something truly memorable. If you have an anniversary, birthday, or special occasion, or if you're getting engaged.
To get engaged is a nervous process and transaction, and we're involved with them every step of the way. It's a big deal. At William Noble, what we do is we actually treat that first client as well as our best client that we've had for 30, 40 years, because we're not looking at that one transaction. We're not interested in making a sale. We're interested in building a relationship.
Don't wait. William Noble has the largest inventory in the Southwest of precious and rare jewelry, and they're offering special pricing during their grand reopening in Highland Park Village next to Ralph Lauren. Call 214-526-3890 for an appointment, or visit William Noble in Highland Park Village next to Ralph Lauren. There's never been a better time to visit during their grand reopening sale. WilliamNoble.com.
If you're over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity if you have over $100,000 in available assets until you receive your customized income for life quote from Next Gen Annuity Strategy pioneer J.D. Melberg. These quotes use little-known strategies to show you how you may get up to 33% more income in retirement using J.D. Melberg Financial's exclusive Next Gen strategies. John, 58, will get $36,000 of guaranteed income per year from his retirement savings, and Mary, 62, over $9,000 per year. They'll never run out of money, no matter how long they live. So grab a pen right now, because we're about to offer you your free income for life quote using little-known strategies we believe you should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-201-7676 now to receive your free income for life quote with our exclusive Next Gen Annuity Strategies from a J.D. Melberg Insurance licensed agent. Call 800-201-7676. That's 800-201-7676. Increased income is possible following a specific strategy suited to your financial goals. Annuity guarantees rely on the financial strength of the insurance company. Hypothetical examples not available in all states. Results vary.
Need a CPAP? Then we need you. We're CPAP.com, and we carry popular brands of CPAP equipment, including ResMed, Respironics, and more. To move inventory, we're selling some of our ResMed CPAP machines at prices lower than you would think. Call now to learn more about these affordable ResMed CPAPs. We'll even provide free shipping on your ResMed machine orders so you'll get it fast. Call 1-800-700-3181. The best part? No insurance needed. Our CPAPs are priced so low they can even cost less than your copay and deductible through insurance. CPAP.com has shipped over 1 million orders and carries a large inventory of sleep apnea equipment. With little retail overhead and no middlemen, we're the best way to get comfortable, effective sleep apnea equipment at incredibly low prices. Again, CPAP.com has a large inventory of ResMed CPAPs and is offering free shipping on these devices. Call now for these great deals and others. Call 1-800-700-3181. If lines are busy, please try again. That's 1-800-700-3181.
Saying I don't know is no longer acceptable. This is 660 AM, The Answer. Now, more of the Wells Report with John David Wells on 660 AM, The Answer.
You are listening to the Wells Report. My name is John David Wells. Our telephone number is 866-660-5759, 866-660-5759. I'm missing an article. Let me get to Scott in Denton. Thanks for joining us, Scott. Welcome to the Wells Report. Hello.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to make my point just as briefly as I can. The gentleman who was making his completely irrational commentary, if you look at Nazi Germany, they had these concentration camps where all kinds of atrocities occur. The camps still exist.
Yes.
And they are there expressly for the purpose of a continual reminder to the generations to come, we don't ever want this to happen again. Right. If they take these statues down, we are destined to repeat the atrocities, in my humble opinion. That's my point.
You are completely correct. And once again, there's a slight difference. The problem with this is that this is not, you see, this is the low-hanging fruit before you strip the tree bare. You know, once again, if you can take this political activity to its logical conclusion, the United States has no history before 1865. And if you do that, then you invalidate the reason for your outrage to begin with. These people are looking through the facts in order to find the politics. Just like I explained to Hayes. He's acting like the Civil Rights Act of 1964 that never happened. Affirmative action never happened. The Voting Rights Act never happened. Everything that was done in an attempt to counterbalance the racism and slavery of the American past is moot. None of it matters. So why did we do it? These people act like this happened yesterday. Didn't happen yesterday. It's a 152-year-old argument with no logical conclusion. We are chasing our tails. This is a political project for the aggrandizement of politicians and no one else. This is another division of the American people thanks to the American left. That's it. I mean, this is all garbage. This is all garbage. We're not going to be able to escape it. We're not going to upend the country for the sake of an inane political conversation. This is again, it's a division of the American people by the left for political effect. And the useful idiots line up like salivating dogs in order to get a piece of it. It's called baiting the bulldog. They're trying to pick a fight. They're trying to pick a fight that was settled 152 years ago. They're trying to claim grievance for something that happened 100 years before they were born in the case of Hayes. A century. To what end? Zero end. I want to ask you a question since we're here. Let's ask a question. Which is worse? Which is worse? White supremacy or anti-Semitism? 866-660-5759. Which is worse? Let's refine it. White supremacist bigotry or anti-Semitism. 866-660-5759, 866-660-5759. I want you to tell me which is worse. White supremacy or anti-Semitism. 866-660-5759, 866-660-5759. Interested in your reply, please. Which is worse? White supremacy or anti-Semitism? I know it's like trying to choose between a head-on collision in a car or a plane crash. I know. But I want you to tell me which one's worse. 866-660-5759. Just interested in what you have to say. Which one's worse? American supremacy, white supremacy, or anti-Semitism? And why? Just tell me. They're both crimes against humanity. The bigotry of white supremacy is basically essentially what we're talking about here. The bigotry of white supremacy or the bigotry of anti-Semitism, which is worse? There's a reason I'm asking. I'm getting to a point. Eight 5759. Which is worse, the bigotry of anti-Semitism or the bigotry of white supremacy? Oh, David in Seagoville, what?
What?
Well, what do you say this is? What is this? As far as you...
Well, my first reaction is it's a trick question. They're both equally bad.
A trick question. Would I ask you a trick question?
In a heartbeat.
Well, now wait just a darn minute here. Okay, but yeah. So what did you just say? You said they were what?
I said they're both equally bad.
They're both equally bad. David in Seagoville says they're both equally bad. The bigotry of white supremacy and the bigotry of anti-Semitism. They're both equally bad. David, you're a genius. I know you're sitting there going, what do you mean? It's obvious. No, not so much. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Okay. Here's why. Here's why it's different. While the bigotry of anti-Semitism is arguably just as bad as the bigotry of white supremacy, the effects are far different. A Marine was arrested in May for flying a white nationalist banner during a Confederate celebration, has been kicked out of the United States Marine Corps. Staff Sergeant Joseph Manning was arrested 20 May in Graham, North Carolina after hanging a banner with a white supremacist expression, according to the Marine Corps Times. He was charged with first-degree trespass. Manning, with the help of a Marine Sergeant Michael Chesney, displayed the banner on the side of a building decked out with the letters YWNRU. You will not replace us. During a rally by the neo-Confederate group Alamance County Taking Back Alamance County. You will not replace us is a slogan reportedly associated with white nationalist group identity Evropa, which helped to organize a white nationalist rally in Charlottesville, Virginia last month. You will not replace us was a chant cheered among white nationalist rally goers. This, by the way, was also something called, wait a minute, what is that? Free speech. So that's white nationalist bigotry. But what about anti-Semitic bigotry? Isaiah Breen is the press secretary for Representative Keith Ellison, the Democrat from Minnesota. Isaiah Breen described a prominent Jewish reporter as looking like a, quote, anti-Semitic caricature. Breen took to Twitter this afternoon jokingly claim he was fired from his position for publicly mocking two Jewish reporters, Bloomberg View's Eli Lake and Daily Beast contributor Jamie Kirchick. Breen, from his personal Twitter account, wrote, "To be clear, Keith fired me with prejudice after I said Jamie Kirchick and Eli Lake remind me of Pinky and the Brain. I'm so sorry to both." Breen added in a subsequent tweet to Lake, "You do look like an anti-Semitic caricature." Breen confirmed that he sent the tweets from what he described as his Bofa account. By the way, Isaiah Breen, he said he was fired. No, he was joking. He wasn't fired. Why wasn't he fired? This United States Marine was fired. Was he in uniform when he posted this banner? No. Was he on his own time? Was he on duty time when he posted this banner? Yes. Or excuse me, no. Was he a United States Marine and did it look bad against the Marines? Probably. Was the conduct unbecoming? Yeah. That's not what he was kicked out for. He was kicked out of the Corps for trespassing. So you see, free speech and when it comes to bigotry, there are equality problems all over the United States. If you are the press secretary of a prominent African American politician, of course you keep your job. Of course I wasn't fired. What are you, crazy? If you're a United States Marine and you're white, you do get fired. Not a trick question. A tragic one. You know, they may say that racism is a terrible weakness of America or greed or avarice or any other number of things. But you know what the biggest tragedy of the United States is? This ridiculous farcical hypocrisy that we currently live with in this nation. This is the Wells Report.
Message and data rates may apply. Please don't text while driving.
Do you know the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers? We do. Do you know how to make your logo come alive and magnetically attract new, long-lasting customers? We do. And do you know how to ensure your logo is delivered on the right promotional items on time at a great price? We do. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Who are we? We're 4imprint, the nation's leading team to make your logo shine on your choice of thousands of promotional items. Discover the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers absolutely free. Plus, get a coupon for 10% off by texting BEST to 642-642. Let us show you what a difference the right promotional items can make to help grow your brand. With 4imprint, you'll get high-quality products, exclusive items, popular brands, on-time delivery, and outstanding customer service. That's what we do. Discover the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers absolutely free. Plus, get a 10% off coupon by texting BEST to 642-642. That's BEST to 642-642. Standard text message and data rates may apply.
Hey, time out, guys. Living an active life has always been important to me. I've been playing in the same weekend basketball game for years. And I try to get to the gym, too, 3 times a week. But I'm in my 50s now, and my energy level and stamina just aren't what they used to be. I was ready to just accept it as part of getting older when I heard about nitric oxide. It's vital in our bodies as it signals our blood vessels to relax and expand, helping to increase circulation. But after 40, we don't produce enough of it. Then I discovered Super Beets, a powerful concentrated superfood that you drink. It supports blood flow and oxygen to your entire body, giving your heart and cardiovascular system a boost. Super Beets helps increase your energy, stamina, and vitality. Thanks to Super Beets, I'm back to living the healthy life I love.
You can try Super Beets for free for 10 days. Just text SUPER to 246810 to claim your free 10-day supply of Super Beets. All you pay is processing and handling. Text the word SUPER to 246810 now to get your free 10-day supply. Text SUPER to 246810.
Varicose and spider veins. What a gift from my mom. She had them and I got them. Not only are they uncomfortable and sometimes painful, But I stopped wearing shorts and skirts because I was embarrassed and hated the way my legs looked. So I went to Vein Clinics of America. The procedure took about an hour and I was right back to work. What they're doing these days with lasers and minimally invasive technologies is unbelievable. The staff made me feel so comfortable, and the results, well, even my husband noticed. Vein Clinics of America has been treating vein disease for over 35 years. They're the largest and most experienced in the U.S. Look, I've been doing the commercials for vein clinics for years because I believe in them, and you can trust them too. The best part was my insurance covered the procedure. So stop hiding your legs this summer. There's no reason to suffer any longer. Call Vein Clinics of America now for your free fast track consultation. Call 800-780-1975. 800-780-1975. That's 800-780-1975.
I can't believe the paint on our house is already peeling and fading. It's only been a few years since we got it painted.
Yeah, you're right. I wish there was something that would last longer.
Rhino Shield. Have you heard of Rhino Shield?
Yes, I thought I just heard some guys shout that name.
Rhino Shield.
There it is again.
Rhino Shield comes with a 25-year warranty against peeling and cracking, so we won't ever have to paint our house again.
I like the sound of that.
Rhino Shield goes on like paint, but it's not paint. It's better than paint. It's a ceramic coating and comes in any color you want. We guarantee it won't crack, chip, or peel for 25 years. It's also mold and fade resistant. With Rhino Shield, you'll never have to paint your home again. Now's the perfect time to get your house ready for the holidays. Call now and get a 20% discount. For a free quote, call 214-717-6868. That's 214-717-6868. 214-717-6868. Or go online to TexasRhinoShield.com. That's TexasRhinoShield.com.
Rhino Shield. It's not paint.
Policies issued by American General Life Insurance Company, Houston, Texas. Not available in all states. For details, visit AIGdirect.com.
If you're young and healthy, you don't need life insurance, right? Yeah, that's what I used to think too, until my brother died at 38. Joe left his wife with 2 kids, a mortgage, and a stack of bills she couldn't pay. Mary had to sell the house and move everybody into this tiny 2-bedroom apartment just to make ends meet. I never want to do that to my wife, so I got life insurance. I called AIG Direct and was really surprised how affordable it is. Just $14 a month for $250,000 of term life coverage. Listen, if you have a family, you should seriously think about getting life insurance. You'll feel a lot better having it, trust me.
Call AIG Direct for a free no-obligation quote. The call takes less than 5 minutes, and you could save up to 70%. Call now, 1-800-400-1942. That's 1-800-400-1942. 1-800-400-1942.
660 AM. 660 AM. The Answer. 660 AM. TheAnswer.com. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. The Wells Report with John David Wells on 660 AM. The Answer.
So who's going to run for governor against Greg Abbott next time around in 2018? Who's going to do it? Well, it's not going to be Wendy Davis. Wendy Davis has gone north of the Arctic Circle to develop an incredibly lucrative business in killing baby seals. She has discovered that she can make a fortune in the clubbing of baby seals, and she's got an entire company up there. That's what she's doing now. No, that means she won't have a chance to run against Governor Greg Abbott. But U.S. Representative Joaquin Castro, the Democrat from San Antonio, is considering it. He says that it would require him to leave a safe seat in the U.S. House where he's a rising star. He will turn 43 this weekend. He's represented the 20th Congressional District since 2013. He served 10 years in the Texas House. Will he run against Greg Abbott? Yeah, I think he probably will. Will he win? No. But will he be competitive? Yes. And is that what the Democrat Party needs? Yeah. That would represent a serious, honest-to-goodness, good faith effort to run somebody who had a chance, if they do. And that's good for everybody. Competition is the crucible of excellence. This is the Wells Report.
This is Albert Mohler for townhall.com. Since the Trump administration announced the end of President Obama's DACA policy, the nation now turns to Congress to determine what should be done about the Dreamers, those 800,000 young people brought illegally to the United States as children who are now hoping for a future in America. It is vital that we make an important distinction made often in our American courts, namely the distinction between what is constitutional and what is right. Justice Antonin Scalia is famous for saying that a policy can be stupid, but not unconstitutional. Similarly, a policy may achieve a righteous end, but the means of doing so may be unconstitutional. Such is the case with DACA. There has to be a way of getting to what the DACA policy was attempting to do, but that does not circumvent Congress, and it's now Congress's responsibility. President Trump has given Congress 6 months to act legislatively and decisively to guarantee the same kind of security to DACA recipients. Now is the time for Congress to act. I'm Albert Mohler.
At Simple Sleep Services, we believe the best way to treat the serious medical condition of sleep apnea is the easy way. Our team of doctors are experts in providing the least invasive treatment for snoring and sleep apnea, a custom-fit, comfortable solution that you simply pop in before bed each night and wake up feeling refreshed. And it's covered by medical insurance. You don't have to endure the cumbersome CPAP mask or go through the pain and downtime of surgery or implants. We are the most experienced team in the nation providing our treatment. Your diagnosis will be from a board-certified sleep physician using today's latest technology. Let us start you down the path of a restful night's sleep. Visit simplesleepservices.com or call 469-685-1700. Treat your sleep apnea and snoring the simple way. No CPAP, no surgery, no implants, just simple sleep. Go to simplesleepservices.com or call 469-685-1700. Don't spend another night on the couch or sleeping alone. simplesleepservices.com.
If you're retired or retiring soon, don't miss this special edition free Money Matters Retirement Seminar. Choose Plano, Saturday, September 23rd, Arlington, Thursday, September 28th, or Fort Worth Medical District, Tuesday, October 3rd. Learn to grow your retirement portfolio when possible, while also helping protect it from a stock market crash. How to avoid serious and costly retirement mistakes. The best time to take Social Security, plus so much more. Reserve at moneymatters.net. That's moneymatters.net, or call 800-994-0302.
This is 660 AM, The Answer. A service of Salem Media Group on the NASDAQ as SALM, KSKY, Balch Springs, Dallas, Fort Worth. 660 AM, The Answer.
Fox News Radio, I'm Jill Nato. The UN Security Council calling an emergency meeting Friday after North Korea launched a missile that flew over Japan. That missile wound up falling into the Pacific. It comes after North Korea's nuclear test earlier this month. After some claims by Democrats that they have a deal on DACA but not on President Trump's border wall, the president says the wall needs to happen.
A lot has to do with the amount of security. We want very heavy security at the border. We want surveillance. We want a lot of things at the border. And ultimately, we don't want them to obstruct with the wall.
The president speaking from the White House lawn. The Trump administration planning on phasing out DACA, a program that helps young illegal immigrants. The Cleveland Indians still on their record-breaking streak. They beat Kansas City tonight, marking their 22nd win in a row. Fox News. We report, you decide.
660 AM, The Answer.
Hey, it's Mark Davis for my friend Josh DeShong. Let's make this the summer where Josh sells your home as quickly as he sold ours. I love this guy. You get the Josh DeShong promise. He comes, sits down with you, you talk price and time frame. You reach an agreement on a price you'd love and a time frame you can handle. And if he can't sell that house of yours at that price in that time frame, he buys it. He promises if he can't sell it, he buys it. So get going. 972-325-6644. 972-325-6644 or getsold.net. Now, not only will he do that on the market, but there's an instant buyout program right now. They can give you an offer today without even listing the home. Best part is in a lot of areas throughout North Texas, you're getting full market value without even listing the home, not worrying about showings and stuff. So if you're really ready to move fast, go for the instant buyout program. 972-325-6644. Ask about it at 972-325-6644 or getsold.net.
Acme Home Insurance.
Yes, I'd like to make a claim.
What are you wanting to claim, sir?
My air conditioner broke down.
Sorry, but your home insurance doesn't cover air conditioner breakdowns.
So what do you cover?
Home damage from things like earthquakes, volcanoes, a zombie apocalypse.
A zombie apocalypse? But that'll never happen.
But if it did, you'd be covered, sir.
But not my air conditioner?
I'm afraid not.
But his air conditioner could have been covered with a home warranty from American Home Shield. We cover major components of air conditioners, plus 20 other home systems and appliances, like electrical systems, plumbing, refrigerators, and more. For valuable free information, call 1-800-400-6096. Homeowners insurance can cover what might happen.
Zombies are coming!
But a home warranty helps cover what will happen.
Now the dryer won't work.
Be sure with the Shield. American Home Shield. For valuable free information, call 1-800-400-6096. That's 1-800-400-6096. 1-800-400-6096.
If you're a sleep apnea sufferer who's on the go to your phone and call right now to try the world's first portable mini CPAP device, absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights. It's the Transcend Mini CPAP, an engineering marvel that's as small as a soda can and weighs less than a pound. Its unique design is so small and so light, you can fit it in your briefcase or purse to use anywhere you go. No more dragging around a big, bulky CPAP. Even better, now you can try Transcend absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights by calling minicpap.com, 1-800-400-2199. Transcend is FAA compliant too, so you can even sleep comfortably while flying. You can also add a battery pack that's as tiny as a deck of cards. So now you can enjoy the freedom to sleep comfortably anywhere. But don't wait. To receive your 10-night in-home trial, call minicpap.com now. 1-800-400-2199. That's 1-800-400-2199.
Warning. If you're drowning in debt you can't afford, do not let the credit card companies trick you into thinking that you have to pay it all back. Because you don't. What the credit card companies don't want you to know is that there's actually a way to get debt-free without paying off your entire debt or going bankrupt. If you have $5,000 or more in credit card debt, you now have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. For free information, call Credit Associates now. 1-800-600-3166. We'll even show you how much money you could save. If you can't afford to pay off all your debt, do not let the credit card companies trick you into thinking that you have to. Call Credit Associates now for free information on how to get debt-free faster than you ever thought possible without debt consolidation or bankruptcy. We depend on your success and offer a guarantee, so there's no risk. For free information, call now. 1-800-600-3166. That's 1-800-600-3166. 1-800-600-3166.
Need a CPAP? Then we need you. We're CPAP.com, and we carry popular brands of CPAP equipment, including ResMed, Respironics, and more. To move inventory, we're selling some of our ResMed CPAP machines at prices lower than you would think. Call now to learn more about these affordable ResMed CPAPs. We'll even provide free shipping on your ResMed machine orders, so you'll get it fast. Call 1-800-700-3181. The best part? No insurance needed. Our CPAPs are priced so low they can even cost less than your copay and deductible through insurance. CPAP.com has shipped over 1 million orders and carries a large inventory of sleep apnea equipment. With little retail overhead and no middlemen, we're the best way to get comfortable, effective sleep apnea equipment at incredibly low prices. Again, CPAP.com has a large inventory of ResMed CPAPs and is offering free shipping on these devices. Call now for these great deals and others. Call 1-800-700-3181. If lines are busy, please try again. That's 1-800-700-3181.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. Every day people ask me, can I still take advantage of today's low rates? Is it still a good time to refinance? The answer is yes. Now's a great time to call Quicken Loans at 800-QUICKEN. The rate today on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.19%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to quickenloans.com. That's 800-QUICKEN.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
660 AM, The Answer. 660 AM, TheAnswer.com. Is anybody out there paying attention to what's going on in this country, in this state, and in this city? we know one man who is. You got questions? He's got answers. This is The Wells Report with John David Wells on 660 AM. The Answer.
You are listening to The Wells Report. My name is John David Wells. Our telephone number is 866-660-5759. 866-660-5759. There is something happening in the Democrat Party. It is destroying itself. It is imploding as we discuss this. It started with the toleration of Bernie Sanders. This was a, shall we say, pathological, destructive move by the Democrat Party to put Bernie Sanders in front of the American people. I believe the politics worked something like this. Hillary Clinton was obviously going to win the election because, well, she's Hillary Clinton and she's entitled to be the president of the United States. Everybody believes that. So, what is the next logical thing to do? Do you put up a straw man? Yeah, but if you're going to put up a straw man, why not do a political experiment while you're at it? Well, let's see. Okay, we're going to do if we're going to put up a political straw man, we're going to do an experiment. What experiment would we do if we were the Democrat Party? Well, what is our next logical step? Big government socialism. Now, we're not talking about Roosevelt, FDR, post-depression economics here. We're not talking about creative political rhetoric. Hang on. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. That was a big one. Yeah. So anyway. So what we're not talking about FDR, post-depression era, big government programs to keep people working so they could feed themselves. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about full-on Soviet-style communist socialism. That's what we're discussing. And how do we know that that's the level of socialism that the Democrat Party wants to push? Well, because they grab an honest-to-goodness Soviet apparatchik, an honest-to-goodness, no-kidding, Soviet-style socialist, Bernie Sanders, to run as a counterpoint to Hillary Clinton. Now, did Bernie have a chance? No. Bernie didn't have a chance at all. Why? Well, because whenever Bernie Sanders had any kind of luck in any kind of primary, there were those pesky superdelegates. That meant that instead of just having one vote, they had 100 votes, and that meant that Ernie was never going to have a chance to win that election, to win that nomination. But that wasn't his job. His job was to test out Soviet-style socialism, something this nation fought against for nearly half a century. That's what the Democrat Party wanted to try out on America to see what was going to happen. And Democrats responded. A lot of Democrats voted for Bernie Sanders. Was it because, indeed, all of these sons of America who worked in defense contracting, government contractors in these big companies, these stone to the core American patriots in unions, all of these people, did they just become Soviet Union citizens of the Soviet Union? Is that what they did? No. No, they were voting against Hillary. They weren't voting for Bernie Sanders. They were voting against Hillary. But that's not what the Democrat Party wanted to hear. What they wanted to hear was they wanted to hear that half of the Democrats in their party were actually socialists. And so that is their next move. The Wall Street Journal today says that Bernie's socialism goes mainstream. Hillary Clinton's memoir of her presidential campaign is getting most of the media attention this week, but that's the politics of progressive nostalgia. If you want to know where the Democrat Party is going, Bernie Sanders showed the way yesterday with his proposal for a complete government takeover of health care. Medicare for all, the Vermont socialist calls it. And what was once a crank idea is fast becoming a progressive litmus test for Democrat candidates. 15 Democrat senators endorsed it, including possible 2020 presidential candidates Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, Cory Booker. Hard to believe, but not long ago, Mr. Booker was posing as a moderate. No, he's a communist. A Soviet-style, socialist, communist. The Sanders bill would expand Medicare, now available to people 65 and over, to the entire U.S. population over 4 years. This particular same kind of plan would cost California, just all by itself, $400 billion. In a country where we're already $20 trillion in debt, the cost would be prohibitive. The Republican failure on health care, according to the Wall Street Journal, guarantees the continuing decline of Obamacare. That creates an opening for Democrats to escalate their designs for more government control. Barack Obama once told us he favored such a single-payer system, but America wasn't ready for it. Yeah, we're just not ready to have a bureaucracy run our health care. 307,000 dead veterans waiting for health care at the VA medical system, according to their own inspector general, was enough to prove to the rest of us that we didn't want to have anything to do with it. Learned scholars and judges, doctors who had somehow forgotten the oath of first do no harm, sat around and murmured through the death throes of Charlie Gard as they tried to figure out just exactly how they were going to kill him. Not that they were going to kill him or not going to kill him, whether they were going to treat him or whether they're not going to treat him. The bureaucracy had to protect itself because it had made a determination that Charlie Gard was going to die, and their stupid parents came up with the idea, his stupid parents came up with the idea of actually going elsewhere for treatment. A second opinion, if you will. No, there is no second opinion. We're the British Medical National Health Service. We're the British National Health Service. There is no second opinion. Your child will die. Let it be written. Let it be done. That's what Bernie Sanders, Barack Obama, it's what all these communists want for America. Because then they can tell you whether you can have a Coke today, whether you can have a salt shaker, whether you get fed today because you're just a little too fat. You know, John David, we have a body mass index that says you should weigh 168 pounds. And you know what? You're going to weigh 168 pounds because we've just decided that that's going to be it. You can have all the water you want to drink, but food, gosh, that's just something you don't need right now. So see ya. Oh, you can't have guns. They're dangerous. You might kill yourself. Or you might wound yourself. And then we'd have to pay the bills. I'm sorry. We can't let you have that gun. Oh, come on, John. You're dramatizing it. Ask any Briton that you happen to see what happened to his father's gun collection. They don't have guns in Britain. They're dangerous. You might hurt yourself. By the way, now they're working on knives. Got to get rid of knives. Really? That's how much government you want? You want to have a government telling you, boy, you know what? Michael Bloomberg was right. You just don't get to have a 32-ounce Coke. Sorry. 6-ounce if you're not too fat. Uh-huh. Sure. Now listen to this. The headline is, the Democrats have become socialists. Breitbart? No. Fox News? The Washington Post. Dana Milbank wrote it. He said when Bernie Sanders launched his bid for the Democrat nomination, he was often asked whether he, a Democrat socialist, would actually become a Democrat. Now, more than a year after he ignited a movement with his unsuccessful bid, the question is moot. The Democrats are socialists. This became official more or less yesterday afternoon when Sanders rolled out his socialized health care plan, Medicare for All. He was supported by 16 of his Senate Democrat colleagues who signed on as co-sponsors, including the party's rising stars, potential presidential candidates in 2020, Pocahontas, Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, Kirsten Gillibrand. You know, if the Democrats want to lose an election 50 states to 0, they need to go ahead and continue pursuing this. My dad was a Cold Warrior. He fought the Soviet Union every single day of his career until the Soviet Union buckled under their own government weight. All those Cold Warriors that fought shoulder to shoulder with my dad are not going to watch this country become what they fought against for so many decades. Not without a fight. This is the Wells Report. Texas is a conservative state. I love it. I want it to stay that way. That's why I take part in Empower Texans. EmpowerTexans.com is a way for you to hold your politicians in Texas accountable. Make sure you know exactly what they're doing, because Empower Texans and their weekly newsletter, their news digest, keeps you informed as to what's going on all over the place. You're saying, well, shoot, they're not even in session in Austin. Well, there's lots of stuff happening in the Metroplex, and Empower Texans is all over it. Their operation focuses on cities, schools, and county government. And believe it or not, when the legislature is not in session, there's still a lot of stuff going on. And that's why their Austin offices, Empower Texans Austin offices, focus on state government issues there. All you need to do to be in the loop, to understand what's going on, maybe for the first time in your life, is to visit EmpowerTexans.com, subscribe to their free weekly news digest. EmpowerTexans.com, EmpowerTexans.com, EmpowerTexans.com. Go right now. Tell them you heard about it on the Wells Report.
660 AM, The Answer.
Hey, it's Mark Davis. We have an idea, a celebration featuring you and some special guests. Join us for an evening with Mark Davis, Wednesday, September 20th, Austin Ranch and Grapevine, featuring Colonel Alan West, Cowboys legend Daryl Moose Johnston, and my talk show brother, Mike Gallagher. Tickets on sale now at 660amtheanswer.com. A great dinner and an evening of radio stories, hot topics, unpredictable moments. An evening with Mark Davis. Join us September 20th. Tickets on sale now at 660amtheanswer.com. Brought to you by Southwest Office Systems, AAA Auger Services, and DFW Honda.
How will the future affect the money decisions you make now? Find out Saturday morning with Jerry Tuma and John Criswell on Smart Money. Smart Money will bring you the latest information regarding financial markets and what it means to you and your investment and retirement portfolio. Not knowing could be costly. Smart Money, a voice of experience and integrity, with Jerry Tuma and John Criswell. Saturday mornings at 8 on 660 AM. The Answer.
Mike Gallagher here for Relief Factor. You might be asking, who should consider ordering Relief Factor? Well, anyone with pain that's keeping them from doing things that bring joy to their life. Maybe taking a long walk, not having the pain, riding a bike, playing golf again without pain, opening a jar or sewing or using a hammer, even rolling out of bed every morning without pain. For me, I had hip replacement, and then I had a little bit of a scooter accident in New York, left me miserable, aches and pains, until I started taking Relief Factor. Heard about them on the radio. I started to take Relief Factor, a packet in the morning, a packet in the evening. You know what? I was completely pain-free. I want to prove it to you by you taking the 3-week quick start from Relief Factor. It's only $19.95. Do you know 80% of those who take the quick start order again? We know it works. So if your pain isn't worth the price of a cup of coffee a day to lower, then you're not in much pain. If it is worth it, try the 3-week quick start. ReliefFactor.com, ReliefFactor.com, or call 800-500-8384, Relief Factor.
Thinking about life insurance? What if you could make one free phone call and learn your best price from nearly a dozen highly rated, price competitive companies? Well, that's exactly what happens when you call SelectQuote Life. For example, George is 40. He was getting sky-high quotes from other companies because he takes meds to control his blood pressure. But when I shopped around, I found him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $25 a month. I'm SelectQuote agent Dan Savino. And believe me, if SelectQuote isn't shopping for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 800-721-4880. That's 800-721-4880. 800-721-4880. 4880 or go to selectquote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at selectquote.com/commercials. Or price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
For more than 34 years, William Noble has been Dallas's premier source for estate, precious, and rare jewelry. William Noble has moved to their new location in Highland Park Village next to Ralph Lauren. And now it's your chance to turn a special occasion into something truly memorable. If you have an anniversary, birthday, or special occasion, or if you're getting engaged.
To get engaged is a nervous process and transaction, and we're involved with them every step of the way. It's a big deal. At William Noble, what we do is we actually treat that first client as well as our best client that we've had for 30, 40 years, because we're not looking at that one transaction. We're not interested in making a sale. We're interested in building a relationship.
Don't wait. William Noble has the largest inventory in the Southwest of precious and rare jewelry, and they're offering special pricing during their grand reopening in Highland Park Village next to Ralph Lauren. Call 214-526-3890 for an appointment, or visit William Noble in Highland Park Village next to Ralph Lauren. There's never been a better time to visit during their grand reopening sale. WilliamNoble.com.
660 AM, The Answer. You're hearing tomorrow's front page on the Wells Report with John David Wells on 660 AM, The Answer.
You are listening to the Wells Report. My name is John David Wells. Telephone number is 866-660-5759. This is a wonderful thing. We've got a chance to have the Dallas DA on. Faith Johnson is going to join us here in just a few minutes. Faith Johnson going to be with us here on the Wells Report on 660 AM The Answer. Look, my friends, the Democrat Party is in its death throes. They have lost any kind of pro-American feel. That's why they are becoming anti-American. They're becoming anti-free market. They're becoming anti-freedom. They are attacking one after the other the Bill of Rights. The American left is currently attacking freedom of speech, freedom of religion, gun ownership in the United States, freedom from unreasonable searches, seizures, freedom from being under surveillance. They are fighting due process of law. In fact, many of their biggest candidates just absolutely do not follow American law. And those people who do not follow American law, like Hillary Clinton, get away with it because of cover-ups by people not following American law. James Comey. All of this is happening under our watch. We have seen the division of the American legal system into two separate entities. The laws for you and me and everybody you and I know, and the laws for the power elite. That is indeed what we have seen. The reason that we aren't outraged about it is because of the near narcoleptic palliative of a corrupt news media who refuses to report the truth. In 1950, Joseph McCarthy was excoriated for being anti-American, for forcing people to admit whether they were communists or not. Now that Democrat Party that imperiously stood on its hind legs, excoriating that horrifyingly terrible man from Wisconsin, now stands behind the very communist socialism that he was trying to expunge from America. Arguably, McCarthyism at that particular time was an attempt to defend this country from people like Bernie Sanders. How amazing is it that a party that stood against the blacklist, that stood against this anti-American examination of people's patriotism, would now turn the entire country over to a communist socialist like Bernie Sanders? What does that mean? Does it mean that Joseph McCarthy was right after all? Welcome to the new Democrat Socialist Party. This is the Wells Report.
At Simple Sleep Services, we believe the best way to treat the serious medical condition of sleep apnea is the easy way. Our team of doctors are experts in providing the least invasive treatment for snoring and sleep apnea. A custom-fit, comfortable solution that you simply pop in before bed each night and wake up feeling refreshed. And it's covered by medical insurance. You don't have to endure the cumbersome CPAP mask or go through the pain and downtime of surgery or implants. We are the most experienced team in the nation providing our treatment. Your diagnosis will be from a board-certified sleep physician using today's latest technology. Let us start you down the path of a restful night's sleep. Visit simplesleepservices.com or call 469-685-1700. Treat your sleep apnea and snoring the simple way. No CPAP, no surgery, no implants, just simple sleep. Go to simplesleepservices.com or call 469-685-1700. Don't spend another night on the couch or sleeping alone. simplesleepservices.com.
Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies.
I'm 75 years old, and I don't eat enough vegetables or fruit. And this is a great thing to do. And it seems that I have more energy. It seems that I take that, and I take a lot of blood pressure pills and what do you call it, cholesterol. But my doctor tells me, he said, no, you might cut the dosage down on your pills because what are you taking? I said, Balance of Nature. He said he didn't know what it was. So I told him, I said, it's fruits and vegetables condensed into little pill form. He goes, well, whatever it is, it's doing you a lot of good.
Good health is only a phone call away. What are you waiting for? Don't miss your opportunity to get a free month supply of Balance of Nature. Call 1-800-2468-751. That's 1-800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com.
Use promo code 660 AM.
I can't believe the paint on our house is already peeling and fading. It's only been a few years since we got it painted.
Yeah, you're right. I wish there was something that would last longer.
Rhino Shield. Have you heard of Rhino Shield?
Yes, I thought I just heard some guys shout that name.
Rhino Shield.
There it is again.
Rhino Shield comes with a 25-year warranty against peeling and cracking, so we won't ever have to paint our house again.
I like the sound of that.
Rhino Shield goes on like paint, but it's not paint. It's better than paint. It's a ceramic coating and comes in any color you want. We guarantee it won't crack, chip, or peel for 25 years. It's also mold and fade resistant. With Rhino Shield, you'll never have to paint your home again. Now's the perfect time to get your house ready for the holidays. Call now and get a 20% discount. For a free quote, call 214-717-6868. That's 214-717-6868. 214-717-6868. Or go online to TexasRhinoShield.com. That's TexasRhinoShield.com.
Rhino Shield.
It's not paint.
Policies issued by American General Life Insurance Company, Houston, Texas. Not available in all states. For details, visit AIGdirect.com.
If you're young and healthy, you don't need life insurance, right? Yeah, that's what I used to think too, until my brother died at 38. Joe left his wife with 2 kids, a mortgage, and a stack of bills she couldn't pay. Mary had to sell the house and move everybody into this tiny 2-bedroom apartment just to make ends meet. I never want to do that to my wife. So I got life insurance. I called AIG Direct and was really surprised how affordable it is. Just $14 a month for $250,000 of term life coverage. Listen, if you have a family, you should seriously think about getting life insurance. You'll feel a lot better having it. Trust me.
Call AIG Direct for a free no-obligation quote. The call takes less than 5 minutes, and you could save up to 70%. Call now. 1-800-400-1942. That's 1-800-400-1942. 1-800-400-1942.
If you're retired or retiring soon, don't miss this special edition free Money Matters Retirement Seminar. Choose Plano, Saturday, September 23rd, Arlington, Thursday, September 28th, or Fort Worth Medical District, Tuesday, October 3rd. Learn to grow your retirement portfolio when possible, while also helping protect it from a stock market crash. How to avoid serious and costly retirement mistakes. The best time to take Social Security, plus so much more. Reserve at moneymatters.net. That's moneymatters.net. Or call 800-994-0302.
One size fits all has no place in your bedroom. Hi, I'm Christian von Rickenbach, founder of Helix Sleep, and we know one mattress can't work for everyone. That's why we created the only mattress built for you. Go to helixsleep.com, take our 2-minute sleep quiz, and we'll build your custom mattress and ship it to you for free. Try it for 100 nights, and if it's not the best sleep you've ever had, we'll pick it up and give you your money back. Go to helixsleep.com/talkradio right now, and we'll give you $50 towards your custom mattress. That's helixsleep.com/talkradio.
If you've got questions, we've got answers. 660 AM. The Answer. Isn't thinking so much more fun?
I need 45 seconds.
The Wells Report on 660 AM. The Answer.
You are listening to the Wells Report. My name is John David Wells. I've been watching the amazing reconstruction of Dallas city and county leadership. I have seen great public servants leave. Former Dallas Police Chief David Brown has left in favor of new Police Chief Renee Hall. We have a new district attorney, and we get to meet her. And I'm very glad to be able to interview Faith Johnson. She is a new Dallas district attorney. She's a former judge, and she joins us here on the Wells Report. Ms. Johnson, what a pleasure to have you here. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Welcome to the Wells Report.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
So you just became the DA of Dallas. Is that correct?
Yes, back January 1st of this year.
Let's talk about how that happened. Give us your story about how you became the district attorney of Dallas.
Well, the previous DA, Susan Hawk, resigned last September, I think. And so the governor had to appoint someone to take her place. So several of us applied for the position, and we had some great candidates who applied, and the governor appointed me.
That's cool. Me. That is so cool. What's it like being a governor appointee?
Well, this is not my first time being a governor appointee. When I was judge of the 363rd, I was initially appointed by Judge Clement. So that was my first appointment. And then, of course, I served for 17 years as a judge here in Dallas County. And even after retiring in 2006, Governor Rick Perry appointed me on at least maybe 2 or 3 different boards. So this appointment makes my 5th appointment by a governor.
Incredible. Yeah. That is magnificent. I got an appointment from Governor Greg Abbott just the other day. He wants me to be the Texas ambassador to Antarctica.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm packing my stuff. No, that's but if I ever get an appointment from a governor, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the job.
You might love that, huh?
Well, I'm not so sure about that, but you never know. Let's talk a little bit about what you've got planned. You've got something called Blue on the Block. What?
Yes, I have Blue on the Block coming up this coming Saturday. We're hosting a community forum on law enforcement in the community, strengthening the relationship between law enforcement and the community. My thought is I want to bring the community together. I don't think we necessarily have some of the deep issues that are happening across the nation, but obviously there are issues here. We haven't gotten out of control, as you have noticed in some parts of the country. I don't want us to get there. I think that we need to come to the table. Let's talk. So that's what Saturday is all about. Coming to the table, law enforcement, the community. And when I say the community, I'm talking about the whole community. It doesn't matter where you live, north, south, east, west, Dallas County, come, because we want to hear from you, because we believe that as a committed group of people, regardless of who we are, if we come together and collaborate together, team up together, we together can make Dallas safe for everybody. That's what I'm interested in.
That sounds incredible. So you're going to get together this Saturday beginning at noon at the Potter's House. Is that correct?
Yes. And we have a great lineup of panelists. We have Bishop T.D. Jakes. We have our new Chief of Police, Chief Renee Hall of Dallas. We also have Toby Shook, who is a defense attorney here in Dallas County. And we also have our sheriff, Valdez, Lupe Valdez will be there, and I'll be moderating. Royce West, our Senator Royce West, will bring a few comments on the new bill he just got passed in legislature. So he's going to talk about that Community Safety Education Act.
That sounds great. And then let's talk a little bit more about how this is going to go. So you're going to be the moderator of all of it.
Yes.
And you're going to bring up various kinds of subjects. And TD Jakes, Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall, the brand new one, Dallas County Sheriff Lupe Valdez, and Toby Shook. You guys will all talk a little bit about what that topic means to them. And, of course, what their reading is on the community. Will people be able to comment after that?
Well, people will be able to write out questions that they want answers to. We very well may not get to, obviously we won't get to all or any of those questions during the the panel discussion itself, but every question will be answered. So we're asking people to sign up on a little card with their name and their email address, and they do have a question. In case we do not get to that question, we will respond within 1 week to 10 days, whatever that question is. And whoever that question was posed to, we're going to have them to write that answer to that question out and get back to that person.
We are speaking with Dallas DA Faith Johnson. She's a former judge in Dallas County, and now she is the Dallas DA. Talk to us a little bit about the differences between your work as a judge and now in your new post as the district attorney.
Well, when you look at being a district judge, and of course, you know, as a district judge, I handle thousands of cases, anywhere from theft, drugs, aggravated sexual assault, all the way up to capital murder. And, you know, I consider myself someone who worked hard. I did. And you focus on presiding over a case or cases, and this for just those cases coming into your court. As the DA, I have the opportunity to make such a huge impact on behalf of the citizens of Dallas County. I get to not only prosecute bad people, and you got to understand that we got some bad people out there who need to be prosecuted, who need to be in prison. We get that. But on the other end, you got people who may have made some simple mistakes in wrong place, wrong time, around wrong people, and we need to give them a second chance. That's why we have so many diversion programs. So we need to say yes to diversion in those proper cases, and then no to diversion for people, bad people. We got people who decide they want to kidnap a 13-year-old and they want to murder that person. We don't want to give that person probation. We want to make certain that we vigorously prosecute to the best of our ability, and that's what I'm committed to do. But the key is knowing the difference. When do you prosecute vigorously, and when do you give a second chance? And so as a DA, you have that kind of opportunity to make a difference in the lives of people right here in Dallas County. So that's what I love about what I do. We can decide that we're going to give you a second chance so that you can then get what? A good job, education, housing, and really be a productive citizen of this county. And therefore, like you and I, we pay taxes. They get to pay taxes along with us. So I think it's a great opportunity to really help change lives and help make a difference.
Ms. Johnson, talk to us about where you find the community. I mean, I know you've been in the community your whole life, and I know that you've worked at it as a professional endeavor as well. But what are some of the problems that you're hoping to be able to iron out?
Well, first of all, I want us to be able to first define what we consider our community. A lot of people, when they think about the community, they think we're only talking about people who are African Americans or Hispanics. But I say to people all the time, this community comprises every single person. It doesn't matter who you are. Black, white, green, purple, brown, young, old, rich, poor, a male, a female. See, there's so many segments of our community who really feel like they've been overlooked. I mean, you have even white males that say, hey, what about my concerns? I mean, you concerned about the people in South Dallas. What about me? I got some issues too. And I want Dallas County to know that I got them. It doesn't matter who you are. I want to make certain that justice and safety and fairness is done on behalf of everybody in this town. And I don't care who you are. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter if you're Democrat, Republican, Independent. It doesn't matter how rich you are, poor you are. I represent you. And you know something? I represent you even if you vote for me and you don't vote for me. I got an obligation to make certain that justice is done and that you're safe in this town. And that's my commitment. I'm going to do it. And guess what? I'm going to do it whether you like it or not. I'm going to make certain that you're safe, and I'm going to make certain that you get justice.
Outstanding. Faith Johnson is our guest, the new Dallas DA. She's got something going on, Blue on the Block, strengthening the relationship between law enforcement and the community. It's a forum moderated by the DA herself. She will be taking care of that. T.D. Jakes will be in attendance, along with Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall, Dallas County Sheriff Lupe Valdez, Defense Attorney Toby Shook. There will also be a special guest appearance by Senator Royce West. He'll be talking about a brand new bill that he just passed through the legislature. And it all starts at noon at the Potter's House, 6777 West Keast Boulevard. That's Dallas, 75236. If people want to know more information, Ms. Johnson, where do they go and what do they do?
If they want to know more information about the forum, they can go to our website, DallasCountyDA.com. I think that's the correct website for us. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, DallasDA.com. They can go there and get more information. We have it on our website.
That's very cool. Okay, so when we looked at our city, say, for example, last year, we found ourselves in a position where there had been a horrific crime.
Yeah.
A shooter that took advantage of a very peaceful protest.
Right.
And turned it into a bloodbath. And it was one of the most horrifying things that ever happened. And we lost a chief of police right after that.
Yeah.
As you become the DA, that police department is still reeling from the effects of that. How can you help? I mean, I know that that's what this is all about, Blue on the Block, and that's what that's all about. What do you hope happens as a part of this meeting on Saturday?
I'm hoping, and I don't know if I'm being unrealistic or not, but I'm really hoping that what we start, and it's a beginning, it's not the all in all, it's a beginning of Dallas County, in essence, showing this nation and this world really that if people come together, come to the table, converse about our issues, our concerns, our problems, and then be committed to resolutions and solutions as a result of what we talked about, that we can really get along. We think that we can't get along, that really can't be any kind of unity, any type of coming together of the law enforcement and community. But I'm committed, and I believe that we can get along, and we can work together, and we can exercise what I consider the opportunity to be a team at attacking the issues that confront all of us. Because when you really think about it, people think it's just the community that has a problem. Law enforcement has a problem too. So it's not always what the community think that's happening to them. You got law enforcement that, well, hey, what about me? Look at what I've gone through. Look what I'm faced with when I go out there on the streets. We're going to talk about all of that. And I think it's going to be an eye-opening in terms of some of the things that's going to be said and what's going to come out of that. I don't want to just talk about coming together. I want to help us come together, because we understand that Saturday is just the beginning of what it's going to take to make a difference in this county on behalf of everybody. We're not going to solve that problem on Saturday, but that's the beginning of addressing the issues. So we want to address those issues, identify them, and then figure out, how do we resolve them? If we got problems, we got concerns, what do we need to do? We don't want to just say we got a problem, this is what it is. We want to talk about what are the solutions to those problems.
It sounds incredibly good, and I can hardly wait to see what happens, and I can hardly wait to hear about it. Will you join us after the event and tell us what happened?
Oh, yes. Would you invite me back?
Absolutely. You have an open door. You can come to this radio broadcast anytime you feel like it, and we would love to talk to you at any time. We're very pleased that you joined us. Faith Johnson is the new Dallas DA joining us. And don't forget, Blue on the Block. It's this Saturday beginning at noon, the Potter's House, 6777 West Keast. It's in Dallas. That's 75236 if you have to put it into your GPS. Special guest, Senator Royce West, along with T.D. Jakes, Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall, Dallas County Sheriff Lupe Valdez, and Defense Attorney Toby Shook. There's going to be a meet and greet right after that. People will be able to come up and shake your hand.
Yes, and we're going to have food, a little food for people, meet and greet. They'll be able to meet the new chief of police and meet everybody on the panel. So that's what that meet and greet is going to be for after the panel discussion.
Dallas DA and Judge Faith Johnson, thanks so much for gracing this radio broadcast. We're never going to forget it, and we look forward to doing it again soon.
Oh, yes. Please invite me back. We'll be back.
You're listening to the Wells Report. This is 660 AM The Answer. Back with more in a moment.
Join Doug Andrew, host of Live Abundant Radio, Sunday mornings at 11, right here on 660 AM The Answer. Get details on how to escape the retirement tax trap that could significantly impact your retirement income. There is a window of opportunity right now. Join Doug for the show, Sunday mornings at 11, or at his next free upcoming event, Escape the Retirement Tax Trap. Reserve your seats now by calling 888-76-RADIO. That's 888-767-2346.
Hey, it's Mark Davis for my friends at Zero Res. They've been cleaning my carpets for years, and now they do a great job on hardwood floors. You know why we love hardwood floors? Because of the way they look when they are clean. But you can't neglect them. The finish can wear through. You can have loss of stain color, damage to the actual wood, and that gets you into restoration and all kinds of other things. Let's keep the floors clean and get them well taken care of with my friends at Zero Res and the following Mark Davis Show special. 214-37-CLEAN, 214-37-CLEAN. You get them to clean your hardwood floors, and they'll do a room of carpet cleaning for free. 214-37-CLEAN. You cut that deal right now. And go to ZeroResDFW.com, ZeroRez, ZeroResDFW.com, and click the Wood Floors tab and see the befores and afters and see what great beauty you can get out of your hardwood floors. ZeroRes, ZeroRez, ZeroResDFW.com, 214-37-CLEAN. Let them do the hardwoods. They'll do a room of carpet free. 214-37-CLEAN or ZeroResDFW.com.
What do you call charging thousands of dollars for hearing aids? I call it outrageous because hearing should not be a privilege for the rich. It's a basic right everyone deserves. Hi, I'm Dr. Cherukuri, board-certified ear, nose, and throat physician. If you or a loved one suffer from hearing loss but can't afford thousands for a hearing aid, I created MD Hearing Aid for you, a high-quality medical-grade hearing aid for a fraction of that price.
Try MD Hearing Aid at home, risk-free for 45 days. Call 1-800-300-0868.
No costly doctor's visit, no expensive and time-consuming fittings or appointments, no ugly, old-fashioned hearing aid that costs thousands. MD Hearing Aid is an FDA-registered, audiologist-tested hearing aid that's discreet and lets you hear what you've been missing at a savings of more than 80% off the average price of a traditional hearing aid.
Try MD Hearing Aid risk-free for 45 days. Call 1-800-300-0868. Plus, you'll get free shipping and free batteries for a year. 1-800-300-0868.
Warning. If you're drowning in debt you can't afford, do not let the credit card companies trick you into thinking that you have to pay it all back, because you don't. What the credit card companies don't want you to know is that there's actually a way to get debt-free without paying off your entire debt or going bankrupt. If you have $5,000 or more in credit card debt, you now have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. For free information, call Credit Associates now. 1-800-600-3166. We'll even show you how much money you could save. If you can't afford to pay off all your debt, do not let the credit card companies trick you into thinking that you have to. Call Credit Associates now for free information on how to get debt-free faster than you ever thought possible without debt consolidation or bankruptcy. We depend on your success and offer a guarantee, so there's no risk. For free information, call now. 1-800-600-3166. That's 1-800-600-3166. 1-800-600-3166.
Need a CPAP? Then we need you. We're CPAP.com, and we carry popular brands of CPAP equipment, including ResMed, Respironics, and more. To move inventory, we're selling some of our ResMed CPAP machines at prices lower than you would think. Call now to learn more about these affordable ResMed CPAPs. We'll even provide free shipping on your ResMed machine orders, so you'll get it fast. Call 1-800-700-3181. The best part? No insurance needed. Our CPAPs are priced so low they can even cost less than your copay and deductible through insurance. CPAP.com has shipped over 1 million orders and carries a large inventory of sleep apnea equipment. With little retail overhead and no middlemen, we're the best way to get comfortable, effective sleep apnea equipment at incredibly low prices. Again, CPAP.com has a large inventory of ResMed CPAPs and is offering free shipping on these devices. Call now for these great deals and others. Call 1-800-700-3181. If lines are busy, please try again. That's 1-800-700-3181.
Big Town is back. Don't miss premier gun shows at Big Town this weekend. Big Town is back with over 700 tables of guns, knives, ammo, and accessories. Come and buy, sell, or trade. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking for that special piece to add to your gun, knife, ammo, or military collection, we have it all under one roof. Visit our website at BigTownGunShow.com or call 817-732-1194. Premier gun shows at Big Town this weekend at the Big Town Event Center. Don't miss this show.
660 AM, The Answer. 660 AM, TheAnswer.com. Only for Texas. This is The Wells Report with John David Wells on 660 AM, The Answer.
Yeehaw! You know who Anthony Bourdain is? He's a guy that works for CNN. He's a former heroin addict. He's a flaming liberal. He is also a guy who is a chef and does something called Parts Unknown. It's a really interesting show, actually. He travels all over the world and eats weird stuff. Okay, and a lot of it's pretty amazing, okay? Last week, he said he would poison President Trump if he was asked to cater a peace summit between he and Kim Jong-un. Bourdain was asked by TMZ what he would serve Donald Trump and the North Korean dictator. He said, hemlock. It's a poisonous plant that's been used as a method of execution. The video was published by TMZ last week. It's just now getting attention. Bourdain, apparently joking, said what he meant to say was kale. Yeah, so the left is still finding ways to try to kill off the free and legal vote of a majority of Americans in the 2016 presidential election. For those people who believe that they are still a pro-American political party, it's time to wake up. The executive producer of The Wells Report is Vicki Steifer. Technical director, conductor of The Wells Report Orchestra is Magic Matt Swinney. My name is John David Wells. God bless you and yours, and we'll see you again tomorrow for another edition of The Wells Report.
Hey, it's Mark Davis for my friend Josh DeShong. Let's make this the summer where Josh sells your home as quickly as he sold ours. I love this guy. You get the Josh DeShong promise. He comes, sits down with you. You talk price and time frame. You reach an agreement on a price you'd love and a time frame you can handle. And if he can't sell that house of yours at that price in that time frame, he buys it. He promises if he can't sell it, he buys it. So get going. 972-325-6644. 972-325-6644 or getsold.net. Now, not only will he do that on the market, but there's an instant buyout program right now. They can give you an offer today without even listing the home. Best part is in a lot of areas throughout North Texas, you're getting full market value without even listing the home, not worrying about showings and stuff. So if you're really ready to move fast, go for the instant buyout program. 972-325-6644. Ask about it at 972-325-6644 or getsold.net.
Amazing to realize, but it's been almost 2 years I've been talking with you about Relief Factor, and I can tell you I've been continually inundated with testimonials. This is Michael Medved, and I've received thousands of testimonials that come in telling me how excited people are to be out of pain, like Bob from Ohio, who writes, I had a herniated disc in my back in 1984. I started taking Relief Factor, and for the first time, I have been completely out of constant, sometimes excruciating pain. I'm now able to work in the yard, around the house, and do my job in comfort. This is a great product. That's the end of the quote. If you're struggling with ongoing back or neck pain, shoulder, hip, or knee pain, or general muscle pain, aches, pains of any kind, do what tens of thousands of others have done so successfully. Go to ReliefFactor.com and order their 3-week quick start for just $19.95. 1-800-500-8384. That's 1-800-500-8384.
This is 660 AM, The Answer. A service of Salem Media Group on the NASDAQ as SALM, KSKY, Balch Springs, Dallas, Fort Worth. 660 AM, The Answer.
Fox News Radio, I'm Jill Nato.
North Korea showing no signs of backing away from its missile program. The North firing off a missile that flew over Japan Friday. South Korea firing off its own missiles to show they can reach the launch site in Pyongyang. The UN Security Council holding an emergency meeting about it on Friday. Across the American West, 64 large fires burning in 10 states, and they're going through money almost as fast as they are through woods.
A new record for the U.S. Forest Service. They've spent a whopping $2 billion on firefighting so far this year. That tops the old record of $1.7 billion set back in 2015. Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue complaining that they're spending so much money on fighting fires that there isn't any money left to try to prevent them. So far, nearly 13,000 square miles have been charred this year.
Fox's Steve Rappaport. Fox News. We report, you decide.
660 AM The Answer. Listen on iHeartRadio.
Hi, I'm Rick Foster with Guardian Financial Management and the host of Plain Talk No Worries Financial Hour. Heard right here on 660 AM at 4 o'clock every Saturday.